This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of multiple shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production.
Welcome to Virtual World Traveler. I am Zarrakan U, and this is a video I made about Missouri Mystery Motel by MadPea at Second Life. In the long summer of 1972, teenage sweethearts June Foster and Brian Hughes borrowed a cousin's camper van and set off from their homes in Santa Monica to take the road trip of a lifetime on Route 66. After 2 weeks and lots of adventures only two crazy kids can have, they stopped at a roadside motel in Missouri, the Madre Wise Motel. It seemed basic, but clean enough, and most importantly, it was cheap, so they happily checked in to room number 3. We can guess that Brian must have fallen asleep on the bed after such a long drive. We also know that June had a shower and wrote in her journal, recapping her road trip with Brian, and the most romantic moment when he had asked her to be his forever. From that point on, both lovers were never seen or heard of again. All efforts by their families and the police failed to locate them, and gradually, the story faded in the midst of time. After the motel's owners were found to have bled to death in horrible circumstances, it's up to you to discover the truth. Can you revisit the motel and find the clues that the police missed? Can you piece together what happened at that cursed place, and finally find justice for the tragic victims? Please join me as I explore Missouri Mystery Motel. Here we are at the Madre Wise Motel. As you can see, we have a little foreshadowing in the sign, as it now spells Mad Misery Motel. And the no vacancy keeps going on and off. Wonder what that means. Well, let's find out. This looks like exactly the kind of place you would get murdered at. So if I were them, I would have drove straight on past. It's almost like victims of horror stories never see horror movies. Let's split up. What's that thing down the hallway? The lights turned off. Let's go find out why. Let's ring the bell. No, nobody received me at reception. The phone doesn't work. There's a safe down here. Need a code for that. Got some pictures over there. Some kind of castle looking thing. F. George 1937. And this one's some steps leading up to a Parthenon, also by F. George 1937. I wonder if that date can be important. Possibly. 1937. You open the safe and find a crank in there with an unusual fitting. I will take that crank, so I can crank up something. I also need the key, so I'll take that too. Give me that. Yes. I'll be taking the key and crank. And that's all for now. So let's go this way. Walk on over to number 3. Click. Haha! I have access now. Looks like there's a journal over here. Let's give that a read. Dear Diary, we're finally in Missouri. Almost home. Brian was so exhausted with the day's drive, we decided to have a sleepover at a cheap motel off Route 66. Madre Wise it's called, and the owners Martha and Theodore are just adorable. They welcomed us with open arms and invited us for dinner so we can share our Route 66 road trip experience with them. Brian is just having a little nap, and will go once he wakes up. I can't believe how lucky I am. It's been the best summer ever. 2 weeks ago, we started the journey from Santa Monica, California, and went through several states, through Barstow, Kingman, Sedona, Winslow, Miami Valley, Durango, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Roswell, Amarillo, Oklahoma City, until now, Missouri. People were asking why we were doing it all backwards, but we felt it would be more fun that way, and we were right. Tomorrow we'll be home in Chicago. My mom won't be too happy to find out that I spent all my money on this trip. I saw so many amazing things, and I wanted to get myself and everyone I love souvenirs from different states. I don't think I will be able to make this kind of a trip often in my life. The biggest surprise for them will be, however, that Brian proposed to me. I know he's my soulmate, and we'll be together till death do us part. I really want a bathroom in our house, then, like the one here. It's so pink and cute. Too girly, Brian said, but I love it. I'm going to go and take a quick bath here and get ready for the dinner. June. Looks like we have a camera over here with pictures of their journey on Route 66. They make a cute couple. There's that van we saw outside. There is a UFO in this picture. Could that mean something? Possibly. Maybe they were kidnapped by UFOs. Would not be the first time that we've seen aliens in a MadPea game. Aliens! Always the culprit. They got some newspaper down here. Search has ended for missing teenager lovers. Madre Wise Motel closing down as owners die under mysterious circumstances. The Evening Whirl, May 6, 1973. Search has ended for missing teenager lovers. Authorities have ended the year-long search for 70-year-old lovers June Foster and Brian Hughes, who went missing on their Route 66 road trip in summer of 1972. The families and friends of the couple have been fighting hard to keep the search alive. We will never give up on them, but we can't live this way either. We need a closure, said Jill Foster, June's mother. The couple was last seen entering Madre Wise Motel on Route 66 in Missouri. The motel owners were suspected of kidnap and murder, but without any evidence were released of any charges. June and Brian's belongings were found in the motel room number 3, and their van was on the parking lot. Many questions remains. Are they still alive? If they're dead, where are their bodies? If you have any information about the missing couple, please contact 555-5454. Madre Wise Motel closing down as owners die under mysterious circumstances. Originally opened in 1946 and serving as a living homage to the legends and history of Route 66, the simple family-run motel was a home away from home for many weary travelers. The motel was known for their hospitality and was busy until last summer when 2 teenage lovers, June Foster and Brian Hughes, went missing after checking into room number 3. Martha Madre and her 5th husband, Theodore Wise, were treated as suspects, as they were the last people to see the couple alive, but were later cleared of all charges. The business, however, suffered, and the Madre Wise couple began a financial struggle. They withdrew from all publicity and have been staying at the motel quietly. They were found earlier in the week with strange deep wounds all over their bodies, left to bleed to death. The local police are treating the case as murder-suicide due to lack of any other evidence. So I'm thinking aliens. gotta be. Drain all their blood out? Why not? There's the bed. Oh, that definitely brings some light to the matter. Can I turn this one on too? Yes. Nice. What else can I click on in there? Click on that. Oh. Let's go to the bathroom. Can I turn on the faucet? Nope. Can I take a poop? Nope. I can't do any pixel poops. What kind of toilet is this? Oh, the water works. Cool, I can take a bath. What am I talking about? I'm a cat. I lick myself. Turn that off. I taste like chicken. Oh, we got a shower too. Cool. Can I close this? No? Alright. Turn that off. Let's go click on the bed. Click. Can I sit on it? Yeah, I can sit on the bed. Is there anything in the bed? Nope. But there is a little hole over there that looks suspiciously like you can stick a crank in it. Wonder what this does. As you turn the crank, the panel moves aside, revealing a hidden compartment with a small cube in there. While you take the cube out, the panel slams shut. Use the directional keys, left arrow, right arrow, up, down, shift left, and shift right, or A, D, W, S, shift A, and shift D to inspect. Click and hold down on a rune and drag over an empty square to copy a rune. It looks like you need to create a path and connect each group of runes going around the box. I've solved the puzzle, but before I put the last piece in place, let me show you the different sides of the cube so that you can pause the video to get the solution. As soon as you put the last rune on its rightful place, the room started to shake. The curtains closed and the door out is blocked. You hear a ripping sound nearby. Congratulations, you've earned the achievement. Welcome to the Mad Misery Motel. You can check out any time you like, but you never leave. And there they are. This has been Missouri Mystery Motel by MadPea. I had fun, hope you did too, and I'll see you in the next video.